If Your Honor, please, I'm Genevieve Dix. I was Jennifer Jackson's best friend. I've been requested by the family to read their victim impact statement for them. They're too devastated, basically, to get through the text of the statement. So. We would like to thank Judge Kraft, the prosecutors and their staff, the investigators, the police, so many others, and most of all, the jury members for all of their hard work, sacrifice, and commitment to this case. What they had to see should never have happened. Jennifer should never have had to endure it. All of our lives have been forever changed. We suspect it is the same with them, and nothing will ever bring Jennifer back to us. No amount of time will enable us to comprehend the brutal massacre of our beloved Jennifer by the daughter she loved most in the world. The horror of it all is only heightened by the fact that Noura has never shown any remorse, never shown any grief. It seems that she has no compassion, no sorrow, no regrets. She did not take so much as a moment to mourn her mother's death. Rather, she was impatient to get back to an amoral life of drugs and partying. We feel this brutal massacre warrants the maximum sentence allowable.
The defendant and her counsel submit that she is an especially mitigated offender and should be sentenced within that range. The primary mitigating factors that establish that the defendant should be so sentenced are her youth and immaturity, secondly, her potential for rehabilitation, and third, the absence of previous criminal history. It's our position, Judge, she should be given as much empathy and compassion as the court can possibly spare for her. So we submit, Your Honor, that 13 and a half years is what Ms. Jackson should be sentenced to in a state penal facility.
The defendant to this day continues to deny and to deny any responsibility for the conduct that the jury found her guilty of. I submit when the defense asks what time or how much time is needed to punish this defendant, I submit the amount of time appropriate to punish this defendant for over 50 stab wounds to her own mother and leaving her to die is life in prison. That's not an option here. So the state submits 25 years is the appropriate punishment.
And I do agree with the state that unfortunately in this case it appears, ironically, that Noura killed the only person that really loved her. All she wanted was to be free and to have her money. And her mother, according to the testimony, her trying to get her to snap out of it and have a life. And she eventually decided, well, I'll just kill her. That's the picture that I have. Not a child who's all messed up, but a child who just wants her own way. Stand, please, Ms. Jackson. Ms. Jackson, upon a jury of your peers having found you guilty of murder in the second degree, suggest in the court you found guilty of that offense, sentenced to 20 years and 9 months in the Tennessee Department of Correction as a 100% violent offender without parole, plus the cost of the cause for which let minimus and execution issue. Thank you, ma'am.